let's talk a bit about one of the first expenses you may have when purchasing a home, earnest money. While the name may sound like that of our lovable pal, Ernest P. Worrell, it's spelled a little differently, and is something that can be an important piece of your home purchase process. Earnest money is the funds that you as the home buyer put down up front when your offer to purchase a home is accepted. Sometimes you'll hear people call this a good faith deposit. How much a home buyer offers to put down up front as earnest money can demonstrate to the seller how serious you are about your offer and can help to strengthen your offer in that seller's mind. I've seen a higher earnest money deposit be the reason that a seller chose one buyer's offer to purchase over another competing offer. It will depend on what your contract documents are being used and all of the written agreements between the buyers and sellers exactly how and when and where that earnest money will be deposited. In most cases, the funds are deposited with the title and escrow company that will be handling the transaction or with one of the real estate brokerages that are involved. Any entity that is holding earnest money should hold it in a specialized bank account that is set up for this specific purpose. As the buyer of the home, the money that you put down as earnest money upfront will be held in one of these accounts on your behalf and be credited back to you at the time of closing. You're effectively paying the first portion of your total funds needed to close at the beginning of the transaction. Earnest money is usually not a technical requirement of the home buying process, but it is fairly common practice when buying or selling. Most sellers will want an earnest money deposit to be made though. The seller wants that deposit made because when they accept your offer, they'll be taking the home off the open market for you as the home buyer to begin the process of inspections, appraisals, mortgage processing, and the like. If during this period, when the home is off the open market, and you as the home buyer are to cancel the contract for any reason that's not allowable by the terms of the contract, the deposited earnest money can be given to the seller's compensation. The other side of that, though, is that if you or the buyer cancel the contract for a reason that is listed as allowable in the contract, the earnest money can be returned to you. The allowable reasons for cancellation are typically known as contingencies and are centered on things like the ability to obtain financing and the condition of the property. Make sure to read all of your contract documents carefully and consult with your realtor or an attorney if you don't fully understand the terms of your contract. Earnest money is something that you need to make sure you consider carefully when preparing to make an offer to purchase a home. If you have questions about how earnest money fits into your specific home buying journey or anything else about your home financing process, please give me a shout. I'm here to help in any way that I can.
Talk to your buddy Ernest first, know what I mean?